But look, according to the Bhavishya Malika Purana, just before the arrival of the Satyug, you may have claimed many times on the basis of religious knowledge that a time will come when 13 Muslim countries will attack India. But if you look at the situation today, it's completely the opposite. Because the very Muslim countries you're talking about, those same Muslim countries say are now honoring India. You can go to Iran, go to Saudi Arabia, go to Dubai, go to the UAE. Today you can see that Modi ji's name is being celebrated all over the world. Modi ji is being officially invited there. He is being honored there. So how can we believe that the same Muslim countries that are giving so much respect to us Indians today will attack us in the future?
You are absolutely right. Modi ji is highly respected all over the world. There is absolutely no doubt about that. But the important fact is, today Iraq is openly opposing India and Turkey is also opposing India.
Yes.
And not only that, Pakistan is also opposing India.
Yes, there are some Muslim countries that do not get along with India.
Those are considered to be the most powerful countries out of the entire Muslim world. In the global Muslim governance system, the most powerful and influential countries are Turkey, Iraq, and Pakistan.
Wait, hold on. Before moving ahead in the video, we'd like to tell you that right now, we are in the time of a great Yuga transformation. We know that some of you truly wish to witness such Yuga and have the divine darshan of the Lord. But some of you might not even realize what time we're actually living in. Is what Pandit Ji is saying really going to happen? To know that, listen carefully. Pandit Ji's revelations will be shared midway through this video. Listen with joy.
These three countries, as of now, are still actively opposing India. Everyone, without exception, truly respects Modi ji. But India's strategy, India's traditions, and the influence and power that India holds in the world, these are what they continue to oppose. So when these most powerful countries oppose, and these very countries control all the other Muslim countries, and the time will come in Muslim majority countries, religion holds the highest importance, and in their countries the religious leaders have the greatest influence. And when these three major countries interfere in, these three countries have the most hardline and extremist people when it comes to religion, and such extremists exist in every country even today. We are respected in this country. They will come together among themselves. People will side with whoever holds the power. Those three countries will take control. One is Turkey. As I mentioned earlier, Turkey will attack India. Blood will flow everywhere. There will be rivers of blood. This was written by Achyutananda back when Turkey didn't even exist. 600 years ago, even India had not gained independence. Even back then, he wrote that Turkey would come and fight with India. And that many people in India would be involved in the war, and rivers of blood would flow in this country. So Bhavishya Malika is not just any text. Bhavishya Malika is a scripture, the divine word spoken from the mouth of God. This is not just a prophecy, nor is it the words of some fortune teller. These are the words of the scriptures. The scriptures of Sanatan Dharma are absolute truth, and this ideology is based on the fundamental principles of the eternal Vedas. This ideology has existed from the beginning. Today, this ideology is taking shape. How to help Pakistan? They are joining forces with each other. 13 Muslim countries will definitely unite. This is written, isn't it? The gathering of 13 caps, the great assembly will surely manifest. There will be a unification of the Muslims who wear caps. There will be a world war.
But what does the Bhavishya Malika Purana say about America's picture in this? I want to know about this. Look, after Biden, now when America comes under Trump's rule for the second time, on one hand, we all know that the chemistry between PM Modi and Trump is amazing. The friendship between the two is being seen as a form of diplomacy, and it is believed that a new history will be created. On the other hand, there is a report from America's Hindenburg in which an attempt is being made to defame Adani and serious allegations are being leveled against him. So I want to understand in the coming future, how big of a role do you think America will play?
Look, if I talk about the essence, America is the reason for the world. This has been written in the Achyutananda Gupta Katha.
Will America be a friend or an enemy?
The cause of the world war for the entire world.
It will lay the foundation.
The foundation, do you understand the meaning of causes? The meaning of causes is who is the main initiator, the main sponsor, there will be a world war. But as for the main sponsor or the main leading party of the world war in the Bhavishya series, America has been identified as that.
Yes.
And one day, America's pride will be shattered. This too has been written by Achyutananda.
Its arrogance will be broken.
It will be broken. This has also been written. And America itself will become the cause of all destruction on earth. Today, the war happening in Ukraine, who is the cause of it?
America.
If America stops its support, then the Ukraine-Russia war will end.
Sheikh Hasina even accused that the coup in Bangladesh,
America had a plan in Bangladesh because just like Russia got entangled in a war with a country like Ukraine, India is an emerging power. In the future, India will become a superpower because you see, those who are ahead eventually fall behind. We have seen this in the scriptures and in the world, and even from a logical perspective. So, as fast as India is progressing, all eyes, every country's eyes are on India. Now, out of fear that India will become a superpower, all countries are working against India, and that was their intention. If this Bangladesh war breaks out, then by supporting Bangladesh, China, Pakistan, and their allies will keep fighting, and they will entangle Russia on a second war front. India will get stuck, Russia will get stuck, and everyone in the world knows about the India-Russia alliance. But Modi ji played a very smart move. Why did you take a big diplomatic post? So they had orchestrated this war, but everything happens according to God's will. This hasn't happened till today, but in the future, Bangladesh, along with Pakistan and China, will also wage war from their side, joining forces. This will not stop because throughout the ages, the battle between righteousness and unrighteousness has always taken place. India stands for righteousness. These people do not have righteousness. They are against India.
Yes.
So when we talk about America's help, honestly, I find it amusing. Because with time, everything will change. I won't say more right now, but let me tell you, with time, even America will change.
The one who's a friend today may become an enemy tomorrow.
Yes. They will change and they will help Pakistan, help China, and the entire equation will shift. It will turn upside down.
But what about Russia, our evergreen friend who has always stood by us?
Look, Russia is like a brother to us. You see, Aryan people used to live along the shores of the Caspian Sea. At the dawn of civilization, the Russian people were Aryans. Over time, the spiritual leaders of Sanatan Dharma stopped spreading the faith. They didn't go to any other country, didn't preach, and that's why Sanatan Dharma became small. Once all of Russia followed Sanatan Dharma, in the future, Russia will fully embrace Sanatan Dharma again. Let me tell you the first thing. If any country is going to experience the greatest transformation first, it will be Russia. Secondly, in Dwapar Yuga, Russia was the biggest supporter of Lord Krishna. At that time, the Russian civilization existed. So Russia is not just our ally in this era. Even in the Dwapar and Treta Yugas, since those times, the rule over the 7 continents was under the Lord. Russia has been a devotee of the Lord since those times. So Russia is our ally and Russia will always help us. We will never have to ask or call for help. They will come and help us on their own. When the Bangladesh war happened, it was written in the Bhavishya Malika. Because of Russia's help, America will leave our country. Because at that time, America was coming to help Pakistan. They were bringing their warships. But before that, Russia, with its nuclear power and strength, made its presence felt in the Indian Ocean, and out of fear they fled.
Yes.
So in the future, they won't run away. There will be a war and Russia will give full support. That is why it is written that when there is a war between India, Pakistan and China, look, it is written, the Russians will come to India and from the battlefield of India, a hut will be established. When China, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Turkey, all of them joined together to wage war against India. It is clearly written, Turkey, Iran.
Yes.
All of them will unite and go to war. Then Russia will come And after arriving, Russia will take charge of all the administration and the war in India, overseeing everything. They will join forces with our country and work fully to protect our nation.
The Bhavishya Malika Puran shows us the path to salvation. To protect ourselves from the coming disasters, we must perform 3 things daily. First is 𝗙cie𝗿 𝗬𝗪, which is performed at all 3 junctures of the day. That is morning, noon, and evening. Free PDF link in description. Second is reading 1 chapter of 𝗙rie 𝗵 𝗬𝗪 daily. And last, chanting the holy name Madhav as often as possible. Doing these, we will get protection in upcoming times, and you shall be blessed by the endless grace of Lord Shri Krishna. Jai Jagannath.